Why does business ownership have to be for somebody else? Why can't it be for you? Why do you spend more time talking yourself out of your dream rather than talking yourself into your dream? Well, my name is Kim Daly. I'm a franchise consultant. I'm a business owner. I'm a podcaster, and I am so glad that you are here on my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to help you understand the true value proposition of a franchise relationship and why business ownership doesn't just have to be for somebody else. Why and how can franchise ownership be for you? So 90% of millionaires own their own business. Did you know that? 90% of millionaires. Now, I'm not saying that money is the end goal for all business owners, but I mean, money is important, right? Especially if we're thinking about leaving a W-2 job that pays our bills, our mortgage, and supports our family to then go and invest in a business. Now, maybe we're not thinking about that, but maybe we are. So the point is that 90% of millionaires own their own business. How do you get to go be the millionaire? Why does business ownership have to always be for somebody else? Why is business ownership too risky? Why is business ownership only for people with MBAs? In franchising, these things are not true. The whole idea of a franchise is that you get to buy down the learning curve of starting a business because you get to partner yourself with people who figured out how to make money in a particular business or category. So they've defined their customer avatar, they've created marketing plans and training and technology to help you get into that business. Then you roll up your sleeves and you execute on those proven plans using the proven tools to create a financial outcome. So that's what a business as a franchise is. But even with knowledge of what franchising is, I still think that you sit out there and you talk yourself out of owning a business. How do I know that? Because I've been sitting here for 22 years meeting people just like you. People who say, well, I've thought about owning a business before, Kim, but my wife isn't supportive. Or I don't really think it's going to work where I live. Or I don't think I have enough money for that. There's always a but. I want to ask you a question. Do you think that you could suspend your disbelief for a short period of time? If you work with me, that period of time is 6 weeks. All right, we'll say 1 to 2 months. Do you believe that you could suspend your disbelief, meaning get rid of the but? Just say, I believe a business could work, and work with me using my proven process, my extensive relationships with hundreds of franchisors, and my knowledge of how to be successful in a business. Allow me to coach your physical process and your mindset. And in 1 to 2 months, maybe you could wake up and realize that the only reason you thought owning a business was not for you was because of your but. All of the reasons you want to tell yourself this won't work, and not just come in blindly, rose-colored glasses, accepting everything. That's not reality. But coming in open, coming in willing to take my hand because I'm an expert. I've been doing this for 22 years. But when the people let go of all of the resistance, take my hands, let me guide you and coach you, here's my promise. In 1 to 2 weeks, you're gonna know if you can't move past your own butts. Because sometimes the butts are real. Sometimes the butt of, I really don't have enough money is for real. Sometimes the timing in the process is just not right. Maybe it's timing with a job or a promotion or where your kids are in your life. Certain things make money and time not quite ready. But all of those things will be revealed through the process in 1 to 2 weeks. You don't have to make them wrong before we begin, because it's the education process that's going to serve you. If you go through the first 1 to 2 weeks of my process, here's what I guarantee you. You're going to walk away inspired. So if now is not the right time because you don't have enough money, you're going to know exactly what your money buys and what to go do and when to call me back. If now is not the right time because of timing, well, you're going to know when to call me back. I'll invest that time every day of the week to help you because I know the power of a franchise to change your life. And you know how I know it? Because franchising has changed my life. If you've spent any amount of time on my channel, you've probably heard me tell my story of how I have been a franchisee with FranChoice for 22 years now. And my first 8 years, I was an average performing franchisee. Now, I was doing fairly well. But then 1 year later, back in 2011, everything changed. I made one decision and it changed history in franchise consulting because in 2011, I built the largest franchise consulting business that had ever been built at that time. And here we are in 2024, and I've broken my own history. I've taught other consultants how to do it so they can play at the same level. And I want to teach you what I know. But here's the thing. Here's what I know about success in a franchise. Nothing outside of me ever changed. We were still in a recession from 2010 to 2011. My FranChoice process, it's been the same process for 22 years. So nothing out there changed, and yet everything changed. So what changed? My mindset. I made a firm decision. I'm not going to get into it in this video, but I want you to understand that I understand where you are at. I understand it because for 22 years, I have served thousands of people with all the same fears, all the same doubts, all the same insecurities. Some of them have gone on to make the decision to trust me, nearly 1,000 of them actually, and are now small business owners here in the United States of America. But many others didn't. It just wasn't the right thing. It wasn't the right time. They didn't have enough money. All the reasons that this doesn't work out. But the number one reason this doesn't work out is because sometimes it's just too hard to surrender the control. Let me guide you to find the answers to all of the things that plague your mind. Let the franchisor educate you. Let the franchisees who've already said yes empower you with their personal stories. Sometimes you're just not ready for the yes, and that's perfectly okay. But if you're out there on the sideline and you're just sick and tired of talking about it, you're sick and tired of getting up on a Monday morning and hating your job, why should you move through your life hating what you do every day? Look, we have to work. It's part of our reality if we want to earn money until we build a business that we don't have to put our time in for that money. But that's another conversation and another video. But so if we have to wake up and we want to wake up and contribute meaningfully to our lives, our families, to maybe even our communities, serving people by creating jobs, why not embrace the idea that this dream that's inside of you, that you've carried around for so long but never done anything about, only talk yourself out of, why not just take the first step and reach out to me? You have nothing to lose. I promise you, you won't even lose time. My services are free. I'm paid by the franchisors to deliver this amazing service to you. And you know why they pay me? Because they don't want to have to sift through the people who this is not right for, the people who are not financially qualified, the people who are not ready. That's why they pay Kim Daly. So you come to me first. We're going to figure out the right place for you personally, professionally, and financially, the right types of franchises that align to your core values, that align to the vision of what you want to build for you and your family. I will not waste your time. I will empower you. I will educate you. I will inspire you, but we will not waste each other's time. So if you can suspend your disbelief, your buts, and you really have the desire to understand why 90% of millionaires own their own business and you want to be in that group, then I want to meet you. Please follow the email on the screen right now, or follow the link in my bio, go to my website, watch some more YouTube videos, but the minute that you are ready, do not hesitate. So just reach out. You have nothing to lose and potentially a millionaire to become. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one.